what about the existing health systems, whether Western or Eastern? While all of that is fine and perfectly valid as a permission slip, I just, again, want to give my 2 cents, which is just my personal opinion. Please keep doing what you do if it feels good. But a lot of these systems, both Western and Eastern, get way too far into the details of it for no other reason than from the paradigm of believing that the solution to physical ailments is physical treatment. It is like putting a Band-Aid on a wound. You're not actually treating or curing the disease. You're not curing the wound. You're just giving certain supplements that make one temporarily believe that one is healed, so one feels better for a while. But if the permission is not powerful enough to establish a permanent belief in health and well-being, then the patient will be back next week or 2 weeks later. This goes again for both Western and Eastern systems. Now, when we go to the doctor because we feel not so good, I'm not telling you not to go to the doctor. Don't get me wrong. By all means, go to the doctor. But mind your attitude as you go to the doctor. Because whatever you look for, you will find. This, again, is simply vibrational creation. This is how the universe works. It attracts to you what you focus upon. Now, even perfectly healthy people that are obsessed with getting sick, and they go to the doctor repeatedly, eventually they'll be, see, I knew it. I had cancer somewhere. But the cancer was not there before they started feverishly looking for it week after week. And now that they are starting to look for it, the body responds, because that's what you visualize, that's what you generate, that's what you attract, that's what you create, that's what you're asking for. You're not asking for through your questions, can I please have this, can I please have that? The way that you ask the universe for creating something for you is whatever you focus upon. It does not recognize the word not, it does not recognize a question mark, it does not recognize an exclamation point. All it recognizes is what you're presently vibrating at, what you're presently focused upon. So even if you're focused on, I want to not get cancer, I want to not get cancer, I want to not get cancer, the universe sees the vibration of cancer. So it will respond because it's honest, it's truthful, it's unconditionally loving of your focus and support, in support of what you focus upon. If you ask a particular question, may I please not get cancer? It will still respond to what you're focused upon. So what will you find if you do this feverishly enough? You will find that you get the creation of cancer. And it's all fine. Cancer is a great thing. You can very easily shift into a body that does not have cancer. I promise you that. You can very easily shift into a body that does not have cancer. If you take the indicator as meaning that your thoughts have been out of alignment with the truth of abundance, infinite creation, passion, you being loved, you being worthy of all that you desire, all these fundamentally true vibrations, if your thoughts become realigned with that, then you're absolutely learning from the presence of the cancer. And if the cancer serves no further purpose, it will leave you, and you will have changed your vibration. You will have learned from it, A, and B, returned to a state of greater empowerment or greater ecstasy or greater vibrational alignment with who you actually are. And in vibrational alignment, all that can get to you, all that can come to you, all that can manifest through you is wealth, well-being, happiness, joy, health, vibrancy. There's no other way. It is determined. It is by law. It is by the way that the universe operates. Does that make sense? So, again, understand the physical body, even the way it looks, the way it acts up sometimes, is all somehow a physical representation, an indicator of your mind. Like I said, mind and body are always in alignment. They cannot be not in alignment with each other. They can only not be in alignment with spirit. But the body cannot do anything on its own. It's responding to the mind. So whatever you think, you'll create a body that's in alignment with what you thought. Now what you thought might not be in alignment with what you really wanted to think, but nevertheless the body responds to how you think. It's the physical extension of the mind. Makes sense, right? It's very easy, no? It's very simple. Health is very simple to understand. Isn't it simple to understand? So again, when we look at existing medicinal structures, whether Western or Eastern, many of them, again, micromanage and are already under the assumption that a physical ailment means something physically is out of balance. This is never the case. Never, ever, 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 in my opinion, is this ever the case. A physical imbalance is always the result of the mind not being in alignment with the truth of creation, the truth of the Creator, the truth of one's higher self.